I have created a Catalonian league system in FootballManager, featuring 20 clubs in total, including the big three, Espanyol, Girona, and of course, Barcelona. I have simulated 50 seasons into the future. Can any club defeat Barcelona and be crowned the champions of Catalonia? Hey, how's it going? And welcome to this FootballManager video where I've created a Catalonian Super League featuring 20 clubs, all of course from Catalonia. We've got the obvious ones, of course, in Barcelona, their fierce rivals Espanyol, and of course, latest new boys Girona as well, who almost won the La Liga title last year in real life. So we've got these three teams in the Catalonian leagues here, of course, who are the three biggest teams, especially Barcelona. In this video today as well, I'm going to go forward 50 seasons into the future. So it's going to be hard to look past Barcelona to win the most trophies here in this video. But if any team was to stop them, it's more than likely expected to be either Espanyol or Girona. But talk about these three teams. We've got 17 other teams here from Catalonia in the Catalonian leagues. I say 17 more teams, 20 in total. As you can see, there's only 10 teams here in the Catalonian Super League. But I've also created a Catalonia First League as well, featuring 10 more smaller Catalonian teams. If we get back to the Super League first of all, of course, Barcelona, Espanyol and Girona here in the Super League. We've also got other teams here that some of you regular FootballManager players might recognise, such as Tarragona, officially known as Gymnastic to Tarragona. They're actually in the Liga at some point, not too long ago. We've also got Lleida in here as well, Hospitalet, Cornellà, Badalona as well. So we've got some other Catalonian teams here to hopefully dethrone the top three. Also, as you've probably noticed already, the title holders are Shamrock Rovers. That is because I've taken over the Irish Premier Division and the Irish First Division for the sake of this experiment. Obviously, I wanted to take over a European league, and the Irish leagues have 20 teams over two leagues. I managed to spring together 20 Catalonian teams in total. So that is why I've taken over this league here for this video. As you can see as well, started off in 75th biggest league in Europe. The actual Catalonia Super League is actually lower ranked than the 4th tier in England. So got a lot of climbing to do this league, but let's be honest, if Catalonia gained independence from Spain in real life and they created their own league, even with Barcelona in their league, with the other teams they've got, it's not going to be a very reputable league, especially at first, but maybe down the line, hopefully it will grow significantly in these 50 seasons here today, and hopefully someone can dethrone Barcelona. Hopefully Barcelona don't win 50 Super Leagues in a row, because that would be very, very disappointing. Of course, we've got the Catalonia First League as well. Other teams in there that some of you may recognise are Badalona Future. We've also got Europa in here. Got a cool name like that name, Europa. Manresa, got Prat as well, Sant Andrew. And the Catalonia First League is the 173rd league in the world, so that's got a lot of climbing to do as well. But of course, we're focusing on the Catalonia Super League, but we've got 20 teams here in the video that have got a chance to get up to the Super League, and who knows, might win it. We might see Asco win the Super League. Got the lowest ranking of all the teams in Catalonia in this video, at least, with a 1 star. Let's actually look at the reputation of the teams here. Well, obviously on top we've got Barcelona with that 4.5-star reputation. They're obviously they should dominate the early stages here in the Super League. Then after that, we've got the two other noticeable ones, Espanyol and Girona. Espanyol have actually got a 3.5-star reputation despite being in the 2nd division, and Girona only with 3 stars, which is a little bit surprising. And after that, we've got two 2.5-star teams in Tarragona and Sabadell, and the rest of the teams are 2 stars or less. And the lowest ranked out of all the teams, out of the 20 teams, are Asco, as I said, with only that 1-star reputation. So these teams with 2-star and below have a lot of work to do to try and achieve something in the video. But, you know, can we have a little surprise here from the likes of Tarragona or Sabadell, hopefully down the line? As I said, in the early stages, I expect Barcelona to dominate. We've also got the Catalonia Cup as well, which is the 85th biggest cup competition in Europe, below the Kosovan Super Cup and also the JD Welsh Cup as well. And we've also got the Catalonia Super Cup as well, which is obviously feature the winners of the league and the cup every single season. So 50 seasons in the future I'm going to go 5 seasons at a time. I'm very excited about this one. Of course, Barcelona are the favourites, strong favourites as well, but can a team upset the odds here today? We'll also be focused on European competitions as well. Hopefully we can get a winner in Europe as well, but obviously in the early days, the league is very, very low ranked. Will that affect the likes of Barcelona, and can any teams capitalise? Let's go forward 5 seasons in the future and let's see who the early dominant force is. Well, 5 seasons played here in the Super League, and the first thing I've noticed is Barcelona's reputation have taken a hit from moving out of Spain and playing in Catalonia. Gone down to a 4-star reputation team with only a continental rep rating, which is, let's be honest, 4 stars for Barcelona. That is pretty low. They're pretty much guaranteed to be a 4.5, 5-star team the entirety of FootballManager. So they have declined. Probably something to do with the league they're playing in, and probably something to do with losing players as well. Espanyol maintain their 3.5-star rep rating, and Girona maintain their 3-star rep rating as well. Sabadell are the only 2.5-star rated team because Tarragona have moved down to 2 stars. And below Tarragona, only a couple more 2-star teams. And the rest of the teams are either 1.5 star or 1 star. So, yeah, the reputation they're taking a hit in these early stages here, pretty much expected, seeing as the Catalonian Super League is so low ranked in terms of the other leagues in Europe. Well, in terms of the Super League itself, Barcelona have been the dominant force, but really surprising the fact that Espanyol won the 2nd ever Catalonian Super League in 2024. Barcelona won the first ever one, not really too surprised about that, in 2023, but to see Espanyol stop them in only the 2nd season is very, very surprising. After that, though, Barcelona have won 3 in a row from 2025 to 2027, and also the Super League has climbed dramatically already in the first 5 seasons. Now it is the 43rd biggest league in Europe. It doesn't sound too great, but considering the fact we started at 75th, that is a big jump already in these early stages. Well, in terms of the Catalonia Cup, exactly the same theme to the Catalonian Super League. Barcelona won the first one. Espanyol won the one in 2024 as well. So Espanyol completed a double in 2024 in the 2nd season. Really surprising that. Barcelona kind of lost too many players from the 2nd season. So to see Espanyol win it is, yeah, really surprising. After that, though, Barcelona made it 3 times in a row, similar to the Super League. So every single season so far, it's been a domestic double for either Barcelona or their fierce rivals Espanyol. Well, in the Catalonia Super Cup, only 4 finals played so far, but Barcelona have won 3 and Espanyol won. Espanyol won it in 2025 and Barcelona won in 24, 26 and 27. So every single season played so far has been a dominant season for either Barcelona 4 times and Espanyol 3 times. You may have noticed the date as well. It's only 1st of December 2027. That is because the Irish Premier Division starts in February and ends in October. So it's not a normal league in terms of the schedule like the big 5 leagues we're familiar with seeing, especially La Liga as well. So a bit of a different league system this time round, finishing in October and starting in February. But in the first 5 seasons, the league has grown dramatically. Dominant from Barcelona, but very surprising to see that dominant season with Espanyol as well. In the 2nd season, Espanyol won a domestic double, winning the league and the cup. But the other 4 seasons, Barcelona have won a domestic double, winning the league and the cup. So only 2 winners so far, and they're both from Barcelona and Espanyol. Yet to see anything from Girona or the other teams. Can we see that after 10 seasons? Well, 10 seasons played, and it still seems like Barcelona and Espanyol are on top in the Super League. Can't say I'm too surprised, but I'm a little bit surprised by Girona's rep rating here. Barcelona on top with still 4 stars, and Espanyol second with 3.5 stars. But the next club is a big drop, actually. Girona are only a 2.5-star team now, so well in 3rd place, Girona, and they're joined by Lleida, Sabadell, and Sant Andrew, who are all 2.5-star reputation teams. Tarragona have dropped down quite a lot to be 2 stars only, and below that it's only 1.5 stars and 1-star teams as well. So yeah, big drop from Tarragona, to be honest, looking quite weak in these early stages here, and Girona don't seem to be doing much in terms of the rep rating. Okay, this is looking more familiar now. In terms of the Super League, Barcelona have been dominant. They have won the last 5 in a row. They've actually won the last 8 in a row since Espanyol stopped them in just the 2nd season. So Barcelona have won 9 of the first 10 Super League titles. So at least we can say that Barcelona won't win 50 out of 50 because Espanyol already stopped them. But it is 9 out of 10 for Barca. In terms of the league as well, up to the 21st biggest league in Europe now. So really, really climbing quite quickly, this Catalonia Super League. I doubt it's going to crack the top 5 in terms of the biggest leagues in Europe, but hopefully it can crack the top 10. As you see, when we left off, it was 43rd in the league system, and it's climbed all the way up to be 21st biggest league in 2032. As you can see as well from the league table, Barcelona actually completed an invincible season this time round, losing not a single game, winning 31 and drawing 5. So definitely on top Barcelona, but Espanyol are definitely the 2nd biggest team. As you can see here as well, 4 teams actually qualify for Europe from the Super League here. So
4 out of 10 teams will qualify for Europe. As you can see, Sabadell only surviving relegation. What relegation battle, by the way. Only surviving by 1 point. But they've qualified for the Europa League. So have Sabadell won the Catalonia Cup this season? We shall check it out. It must mean they have done. And the other 2 teams qualify for the Europa Conference League. And Barcelona qualify for the Champions League. So Barcelona, despite playing in this lower league, are qualified for the Champions League pretty much every single season. But at least 3 other teams get a chance in Europe as well. Hopefully we can see a European winner by the end of the video. Well, look at that. In terms of the Catalonia Cup, 5 different winners over the last 5 seasons. And in 2028, what a shock. Europa won the Catalonia Cup in 2028. Big surprise to see that. Girona have won a competition as well. They won the Cup 2029. And Barcelona and Espanyol won the next 2 seasons. And the latest winners are Sabadell, despite almost getting relegated from the Super League. They have won the Catalonia Cup this season in 2032. So the Catalonia Cup is springing out some surprises here. To see Europa and Sabadell win a competition already in the first 10 seasons is very surprising. But in the Super League, not too surprising so far. Barcelona have won 9 out of 10 Super League titles. Also, the Catalonia Cup is now the 55th biggest cup competition in Europe. I don't know what it started off at, actually, but it was 79th in 2027, and now it's way up to 55th. Again, can we see the Catalonia Cup climb to be in the top 10 biggest cups in Europe? And in the Catalonia Super Cup, well, that's been dominated by Barcelona and Espanyol. Barcelona won it 4 of the last 5 seasons. Espanyol won it in 2031, though. So Espanyol have won 2 Catalonia Super Cups, while Barcelona have won 8. So already, even though it's early days here, it looks like Barcelona are going to take some stopping in the video. But Espanyol definitely giving themselves some credit in these first 10 seasons, chipping in with a few trophies of their own. Well, unfortunately, we're yet to see a team reach a final of the European competition in the first 10 seasons. But as you can see, Barcelona doing pretty well this season. As I said, the league season has ended now as it's December, but they are, of course, playing European football. The teams are in Europe, and Barcelona are currently sitting 5th in the league phase with 5 games played, 4 wins and only 1 loss. So Barcelona still seem to be a difficult force in Europe. Not quite as they were playing in La Liga, but the league is still growing. Barcelona are dominating the league, 9 wins out of 10, and they are competing in the Champions League almost every single season. So after 15 seasons, can we see a team do anything in Europe? Well, 15 seasons played now, and not much has changed in terms of the reputation. Barcelona are still top with that 4-star reputation, and Espanyol second with 3.5 stars. The good news is, though, Girona have had a little boost over the last 5 seasons, back to be a 3-star reputation team. And following them, we've got Cornellà and Lleida, who have both got 2.5-star reputation as well. Can't really see any other big drop in terms of the reputation. Obviously, Tarragona haven't been doing too well. They are still in the Super League, though. They are still a 2-star reputation team. Quite a few 2-star reputation teams here. Europa and Sabadell, who won trophies, of course. Have any other surprise team won a trophy in the last 5 seasons? Well, in the Super League, no surprises coming now. Not since Espanyol won in 2024. Because since then, it's been all Barcelona. They have won how many in a row now? Barcelona have won 13 Super League titles in a row now. 14 out of 15 as well. So I think it's safe to say they are dominating the Super League at the moment, Barcelona. It's hard to look past them winning the video now, even after only 15 seasons. Although we can be surprised, but Barcelona really dominating. 13 in a row for them and 14 out of 15. In terms of the league as well, up to the 13th biggest league in Europe already after 15 seasons, just below the Scottish Premiership and the Belgian Pro League as well. Also, with that increase in reputation of the league, we've actually got 5 teams now competing in Europe. For only a 10-team league, that's quite good, to be honest. We've got 2 teams competing in the Champions League, which should be Barcelona and Espanyol pretty much every season at the moment. And we've got 2 teams in the Europa League and 1 in the Europa Conference League. So fingers crossed we can see a European winner at some point. The league is growing very nicely, up to 13th. Hopefully it will crack the top 10 and maybe in the next 5 seasons as well. Well, in terms of the Catalonian Cup, not too many surprises over the last 5 seasons. Barcelona have won 4 of the last 5 in 2033, 34, 36 and 37. And Espanyol won 1 in 2035 as well. Also, the Cup has grown to be the 51st biggest cup in Europe, but pretty low, to be honest. The Catalonian Cup is not doing very well at all. Below the North Macedonian Cup and the Cypriot Cup. A little bit surprised about that, to be honest. Hopefully it can grow still a lot in the video, but yeah, the cup is still ranked very low in terms of the other cups in Europe. And in terms of the Catalonian Super Cup, well, Barcelona have won 6 in a row of the Super Cup. So let's actually count up how many trophies Barcelona have won so far. Well, of course, Barcelona have won the most trophies so far of any team by quite a distance as well. They've won 35 trophies so far in total after 15 seasons. So just over 2 trophies a season guaranteed for Barcelona at the moment, it seems. In second place, though, of course, we have Espanyol. They've won 6 trophies so far, Espanyol, including 1 Super League as well. So Espanyol firmly in second place, but running away with things, can't say we're too surprised, are Barcelona. Unfortunately, no team has still yet to reach a European final, but after 15 seasons, the league has grown significantly, up to be the 13th biggest league in Europe now. We've got 5 teams qualifying for European football every single season, so hopefully that will come. After 15 seasons, Barcelona are dominating, of course, but can that change after 20 seasons? Well, 20 seasons played now, and Barcelona are still top with 4 stars. Espanyol second with 3.5 stars. But we've got a new 3-star reputation team of the video. The first time we've had more than 2, and that is Cornellà. They've got a 3-star reputation, along with Girona as well, of course. And in terms of 2.5-star reputation teams, Tarragona have done a little resurgence in the last 5 seasons. Leader are still there, and Prat have now got a 2.5-star reputation as well. The good news is we've got no team over 1.5-star reputation either, because Asco have grown to be no team with 1-star reputation, sorry, because Asco have now got 1.5 stars as well. So all the lower ranked teams have increased their reputation a little bit, it seems. We've also got a nice little pack growing here below Espanyol and Barcelona. Hopefully one of them can upset the apple cart a little bit and get into the mix. Of course, Sabadell and Europa already have by winning the Catalonian Cup, but other than that, it's been pure domination from Barcelona and Espanyol. Wow, in terms of the Super League though, the Barcelona streak is finally over. They won 2 more in a row in 2038 and 2039, but Espanyol stopped them in 2040 for the second time, and we have our 3rd different winner of the Super League now as well, because Girona chipped in and won the Super League in 2041. A little bit surprised to see them there, since they've still only got a 3-star rep rating, but they had a good season in 2041. We have our 3rd different winner of the Super League, albeit being the 3 biggest teams of Catalonia. Back to winning ways though in 2042 for Barcelona after 2 seasons without winning the Super League, which is a little bit shameful from them, but at least they're back to winning ways. They did make it 15 Super Leagues in a row though, from 2025 to 2039. I don't think that'll be beaten in the video. If it is, it'll probably be beaten by Barcelona themselves, to be honest. So still a great streak for them, has to be said. But they finally got stopped, and we finally have our 3rd different winner of the competition as well. Espanyol have 2 now, of course, and Girona have 1. So Barcelona have won 17 out of 20, but at least Espanyol and Girona are chipping in. Also, the league has broken the top 10, which is very nice to see. It's now the 9th biggest league in Europe after only 20 seasons. So I guess you can say that top 5 is definitely possible, although now the climbing should reduce significantly. See, we've got to climb above some good leagues, but the Catalonian Super League is now officially bigger than the Turkish Super League and the Greek Super League as well. So very nice climbing from the league itself. Obviously, that does very well in terms of qualifying for Europe. As you can see, still 5 teams qualify for Europe for the following season. 2 for the Champions League, 2 for the Europa League, and 1 for the Europa Conference League. Well, in terms of the Catalonia Cup, Barcelona have not been the most successful of that in the last 5 seasons, because that goes to Espanyol. They have won 2 of the last 5 in 2038 and 2040. Tarragona have won their first competition as well, winning the Catalonian Cup in 2039. Girona have won the Cup as well in 2041, so Girona finally starting to take some speed in the video now. And Barcelona won the latest one in 2042. But the Catalonian Cup is not climbing very well still. It is only the 50th biggest cup competition in Europe. It actually declined from last season as well, when it finally cracked the top 50. So I don't think the cup is going to climb to be in the top 10 biggest cups in Europe, which is a little bit disappointing. But at least it's bringing out some surprises. Tarragona, Europa and Sabadell have all won the Catalonian Cup already in the first 20 seasons. In terms of the Catalonian Super Cup though, been dominated by Barcelona. They've won 4 of the last 5, and also Espanyol won it though in 2041. So we've only seen Barcelona or Espanyol win the Super Cup so far. Hopefully we can see a different winner of that competition, but the Catalonian Cup is bringing out some surprises. Definitely can boost some teams' reputation winning the Catalonian Cup, and of course Girona have made it 3 different winners now in terms of the Super League. Unfortunately, we're still yet to see a Catalonian team reach a European final. A little bit surprised about that, since we've got 5 teams competing every single season. Hopefully it can come at some point, but after 20 seasons, the league has climbed dramatically, up to being the 9th biggest league in Europe now, cracked the top 10. Can it climb any more over the next 5 seasons, and can we see a team win a European competition. Well, now we're exactly halfway through the video, 25 seasons played, and we've seen our first big change in terms of the reputation. Barcelona are now officially no longer the biggest club in Catalonia, because that goes to their fierce rivals, city rivals, Espanyol, who now lead the reputation list here. But it's not great to see Barcelona drop down to be a 3.5 star rated team, which is a big shock, really. Espanyol 3.5 stars as well, but ranked higher than Barcelona. But only both of them are national rated teams as well. So we haven't got a massive club in Catalonia no more, since Barcelona have declined to be only a 3.5 star rated team. So that's a big surprise. Below them, then we have Girona and Cornellà, both with 3 stars. And then we have Lleida, Tarragona and Sabadell, all with 2.5 stars. I guess the good news is the league is becoming more competitive, it seems, since Barcelona aren't dominating the reputation no more. We've got a little bit of a mix of clubs here who can do something in the Super League and even the Cup as well. But Barcelona taking that big hit can't be too good for the league system. But Espanyol don't care. They are now officially the biggest club in Catalonia. So with Espanyol being the biggest club in Catalonia now, they're taking advantage of Barcelona's decline, and they have won 3 of the last 5 Super League titles. So can Espanyol catch Barcelona in this video? It'll take a big ask from them. And a big downfall from Barcelona as well. Talking of Barcelona, they have still won 2 of the last 4 Super League titles, but Espanyol won 3 out of 4 in 2043, 45 and 46. Also, unfortunately, the league has it's stagnated in terms of climbing its reputation. It's still 9th, so it's still cracked the top 10, which is definitely a success for the video, I'd say, but it's remained in 9th place for the last 5 seasons. Can it crack the top 5? I don't think so. Not with Barcelona's decline happening now. It seems like can't really attract the big players here to the Catalonian Super League. Despite Barcelona's decline, we've still got 5 teams qualifying for European football every single season. And what a race we had in the 25th season. Only 2 points separating Barcelona and Girona in 2nd place. Barcelona just won the league title, but this is what we like to see. Very competitive now, the Catalonian Super League. And in terms of the Catalonian Cup, that is still ranked 50th in terms of the biggest cup in Europe, so not doing well in terms of its reputation. The biggest it's been is 49th so far, so yeah, very underwhelming in terms of the cup. But we have another surprise in the cup because Cornellà have won it in 2047. Have they won it before, Cornellà? No, they didn't. So another winner of the Catalonian competition here, that is Cornellà in 2047. They actually beat Girona in the final 2-1. Espanyol have won 2 more in 2043 and 46. Girona have won it again in 2045. And Barcelona won 1 in 2044. So after the last 5 seasons, the reputation is not lying. Espanyol have been the most successful, winning the most competitions in Catalonia. And in the Super Cup, Barcelona have won 2 more in 43 and 45. But Espanyol have won 3 of the last 4 in 44, 46 and 47. So if Espanyol can keep this domination going, they could catch Barcelona in terms of competition wins. It's very much a long shot, but if Espanyol start some sort of domination now in Catalonia, we could see them start to hunt down their city rivals Barcelona. Well, at the halfway point, Barcelona are still way out in front in terms of competition wins, but in 3rd place we have Girona, who have won 4 competitions so far. They've won 1 Super League and 3 Catalonian Cups, but yet to win the Super Cup. In 2nd place, of course, we have Espanyol, who've won 18 trophies now in total, including 5 Super Leagues. But Barcelona have won 30 more, as they've won 48 trophies in total. But as I said, if Espanyol keep up this domination for another 10-15 seasons, then we could see them start to close down Barcelona in terms of the trophy haul. But at the halfway point, not really too surprised to say, we have Barcelona in 1st place, Espanyol in 2nd, and Girona in 3rd. Before we go any further with this video though, guys, please remember that if you do like this video, to hit that like button for me. It's very important for the video's success. And also, if you want to see more videos like this, do hit that subscribe button as well. It also really helped me out and much appreciated. So 30 seasons played now, and another big change in terms of the reputation, because now we don't only have 2 teams with a 3.5 star reputation, we now have 3 teams, and that 3rd team is not Girona. Cornellà have now got the same reputation as both Barcelona and Espanyol. Espanyol are still rated as the top team in Catalonia. Barcelona following in 2nd place, but now Cornellà have the same reputation as those 2 clubs and sitting in 3rd place. So hopefully Cornellà have won a big competition in the last 5 seasons. Of course, they won the Catalonian Cup when we last left off there, but they are now officially bigger than Girona, who have still got that 3-star reputation. In terms of 2.5 star rated teams, we've got Tarragona, Sabadell and Lleida. So it's not changing too much in terms of the bigger teams in Catalonia here, but these teams are climbing quite nicely. Cornellà to be 3.5 stars is very, very nice for them. Unfortunately though, Cornellà have not won a Super League in the last 5 seasons because Espanyol have won all of them. Espanyol are dominating the Catalonian Super League now. They have now won 7 of the last 8 and also 9 of the last 10 Catalonian Super Leagues. And they are blowing Barcelona away here in this video, which is very surprising to say. It's still ranked as the 9th biggest league in Europe, but it's just stopped there for the last 10 seasons. So I don't think it's going to climb too much more in terms of the video, but Espanyol are absolutely flying now. Can they catch Barcelona in terms of the trophies won? If we end this video after 50 seasons and Barcelona haven't been the most successful, that will be a big surprise. Oh my word, I have no idea what's happening in the Catalonian Cup, but Cornellà are absolutely loving it. They won 4 out of 5 Catalonian Cups, Cornellà. They are a sensational cup team. Their manager must be credited with the work he's done. 4 out of 5 Catalonian Cups in 47, 48, 50 and 51. Pure domination from Cornellà. Now we just need to see them win a Super League and make it a 4th different team to win the Catalonian Super League. Wow, incredible stuff. The other 2 winners were Espanyol, who won it in 2049 and 2052. So the last time Barcelona won the Catalonian Cup was way back in 2044. The last 7 seasons have been won by either Espanyol or Cornellà. 4 for Cornellà and 3 for Espanyol. So yeah, quite crazy that. The Catalonian Cup has climbed to be the 47th biggest cup in Europe now, so at least it's climbed a bit more. Can we see it crack the top 40 by the end of the video? That would be nice. But what a story from Cornellà. That is absolutely incredible. They won 5 in total now? I think they've won 4 in total, sorry. Because they won the last Catalonian Cup at the last checkpoint there. And since then, they won 3 more. So 4 Catalonian Cups for Cornellà already in the video. And in terms of the Super Cup, Cornellà have won the latest Super Cup as well in 2052, which is nice to see. Espanyol have won 2 more. Barcelona won it in 2048. And Girona in 2050. Well, with Cornellà winning 4 Catalonian Cups and 1 Super Cup, they're now officially the joint 3rd biggest team of the video now. Joint with Girona have also won 5 competitions. Girona will be slightly ahead because they have won the Super League 1 time, of course. Cornellà are yet to win the Super League, but it seems like the way it's going, it's only a matter of time. If we actually look at the runners-up of the Super League in the last 5 seasons, Cornellà finished runner-up to Espanyol in 2050 and 2051, so they have come close to winning the Super League. As you can see, the rest of the seasons has only been Espanyol, Barcelona or Girona in the top 2, apart from 2033, where Lleida finished runner-up to Barcelona in that season, which is quite incredible. But Cornellà seem to be the next team to break this top 3 of Barcelona, Espanyol and Girona. Well, after 30 seasons, we've finally seen a team reach a European final, and it is Barcelona. But it's not a Champions League final, it's the Europa Conference League final. How the mighty have fallen, but at least they have reached the European final. They lost in 2052 to Reims from France. So it's in our first finalist after 30 seasons. That is Barcelona. Only the Europa Conference League. Can we see another bigger European competition with a finalist in it in the Europa League or the Champions League? And can we see a team win a European competition? But in the last 10 seasons, it's been all about Espanyol in terms of the Super League. But in terms of the Catalonian Cup, that is all about Cornellà at the moment. Can we see Cornellà win the Super League and be the 4th different winner of that competition? Well, after 35 seasons, we have a team back at 4-star rep rating, but it's not Barcelona. It is Espanyol. They have a continental 4-star rep rating, and Barcelona have only got a 3-star reputation. What on earth has gone on with this team? They have now got a whole 1-star reputation less than their city rivals Espanyol. Espanyol are clearly the biggest team from Barcelona and the biggest team from Catalonia. And the second biggest team from Catalonia are Cornellà, with that 3.5-star reputation still. So Cornellà are a bigger club these days than Barcelona. Let that sink in a little bit. What on earth has happened to Barcelona? I have no idea. But Espanyol are thriving, and so have Cornellà. Have Cornellà won a Super League in the last 5 seasons? Hopefully they have. Girona are in 4th place with 3 stars. Well, we've actually got 4 teams with a 3-star rep rating in Barcelona, Girona, Tarragona and Sabadell. So Barcelona are in danger of actually falling out the teams who are qualifying for European football. Wow, can we see a resurgence from them in the video, or have they just started a massive decline in this video? It's crazy to see that from Barcelona. You'd think they'd thrive in this league system. They did in the early days, but Not in the last 15 seasons they haven't been. Also, we've got Olot, who have now got a 2.5-star reputation. First time we've seen a reputation from them. And Leader with 2.5 stars as well. And in terms of the other teams, not much changes in terms of their reputation. But Barcelona to be a lower ranked team than Cornellà is very, very surprising. Unfortunately though, Cornellà have not won a Super League in the last 5 seasons because Espanyol are absolutely dominating. They have won another 5 in a row. Is that 10 in a row now for Espanyol? I think it's more than that actually. No, it's exactly 10. 10 Super League titles in a row for Espanyol. I did say that Barcelona won 15 in a row early on. That will highly likely be beaten, but Espanyol are making a charge to beat Barcelona's Super League record. They've won 10 in a row now, which is just crazy to say. In the league with Barcelona in it, Espanyol, well, they are blowing Barcelona out the water. Barcelona are a distant memory at this point in time. They still have time to make a resurgence, of course, but Espanyol are just dominating at the moment. Let's actually count up the Super League titles now. Espanyol must be getting close to Barcelona's haul. Well, Espanyol are getting very close. Very, very close indeed. Girona have won 1 Super League, of course. Espanyol have won 15 now. And Barcelona have won 19. So Espanyol win 5 more in a row. They've won more Super Leagues than Barcelona, which is absolutely ridiculous to say. But hats off to Espanyol. 10 Super Leagues in a row. Barcelona finished runner-up 4 seasons in a row there. Cornellà, though, finished runner-up after that. And Girona the last season. So Barcelona didn't actually make the top 3 in 2056. And in this season just gone, only 3rd place. So Barcelona are not only not the biggest team in Catalonia, not even the 2nd biggest team in Catalonia. Well, in terms of the Catalonian Cup, the dominant force in that have been Girona the last 2 seasons. They won back-to-back Catalonian Cups in 2056 and 2057, cementing their place as the 3rd biggest team of the video, since Cornellà haven't won one in the last 6 seasons, which is quite surprising to say, since Cornellà just love the Catalonian Cup. Espanyol won it back-to-back before Girona in 54 and 55, and Barcelona won it in 2053. And in the Catalonian Super Cup, Espanyol have won 3 Catalonian Super Cups, and Barcelona won it back-to-back in 2054 and 2055. But Espanyol are closing in on Barcelona in terms of trophies won. Well, Espanyol are seriously closing down Barcelona in terms of trophies won. Barcelona have won 52 still, but Espanyol have won 37. They're only 15 trophies away from Barcelona. It's going to be a thrilling last 15 seasons of the video here. Let's go forward now to 40 seasons. Will Espanyol still be dominating? And can they match Barcelona's 15 Catalonian Super Leagues in a row? Well, 40 seasons played and Espanyol are still on top in terms of reputation. They have still got that 4-star continental reputation. Barcelona are back up to 2nd. They have climbed to be a 3.5-star reputation team again. So have we seen a little bit of a resurgence from Barcelona? Let's see. Girona are up to 3.5 stars as well. I think that's the first time Girona made it 3.5 stars in the video. So nice from them. Cornellà has dropped down a little bit. Only the 5th biggest team in Catalonia now, below Sabadell as well. We've also got a 3-star reputation. And then we have the 2.5-star reputation teams in Olot, Hospitalet and Tarragona. But Barcelona climbing back up to 2nd place is nice to see. Can we see a late resurgence from them? Hopefully. And Girona are closing then on Espanyol as well. But Espanyol are still officially the biggest club from Catalonia. And they did make it 15 Super Leagues in a row, which is just absolutely ridiculous. They have won 15 Catalonian Super Leagues in a row, matching the great Barcelona, who also won 15 in a row. One more for Espanyol, and they have beaten Barcelona's record, which I did not see coming, I have to be honest. Unfortunately, the Super League has taken a hit since Barcelona have declined. Now only the 11th biggest league in Europe. So it seems like the top 5 is completely out of the question. Can they get back to the top 10 by the end of the video though? Hopefully they can, but Espanyol don't really care because they're absolutely dominated. 15 Super Leagues won in a row for them. And now that officially means they have won more Super League titles than Barcelona. Also, the last 6 seasons, Girona finished runner-up 4 times and Barcelona only 2 times. In the Catalonian Cup, well, Espanyol have been dominating that as well. They won 3 out of 4 Catalonian Cups. Girona won another one in 2060, and the latest winners are Cornellà again, who love a Catalan Cup. They won it in 2062, but a long way since they won the last one. 11 seasons since Cornellà won the last Catalonian Cup. They won 4 out of 5 seasons there, but they are declining, Cornellà, in terms of reputation. So can this Catalonian Cup win again boost their reputation and make them back into the top 3? Well, in terms of the Catalonian Super Cups, Girona have won 2 more Super Cups as well in 59 and 61. Espanyol have won 2 more, and the latest winners are Barcelona in 2062. Well, 10 seasons to go here, and it's really heating up in terms of the trophy race here. Barcelona have won 53 trophies in total, but Espanyol have won 47. Only 6 trophies less than Barcelona with 10 seasons to go. And the way it's going, it still goes the way it goes, then Espanyol will run away with it. They will completely batter Barcelona in terms of the trophy haul, but have Barcelona got another spurge left in them? Can they go on a little bit of a streak in the Super League? Talking of the Super League, Espanyol have actually won more Super League titles than Barcelona now. Espanyol have won 20, Barcelona have won 19. So even though Espanyol have won 1 more Super League, Barcelona have won 6 more trophies in total. But will that still be the case after 45 seasons? Espanyol have made it 15 Super Leagues in a row, matching Barcelona's record. Can they go one further and make it 16 in a row? Well, 45 seasons played now, and Espanyol are still the top team in Catalonia, although their reputation has taken a hit in the last 5 seasons. They're down to 3.5 stars, along with Barcelona and Girona, so we have no longer got a continental team in the league, unfortunately. Cornellà and Sabadell are still 3-star reputation teams, so those two are still doing very well in terms of making it interesting in terms of the Catalonian Super League here with the other 3 teams. Of course, these 3 teams are still the only winners of the Super League. Girona have won 1 so far, and Espanyol and Barcelona have won a lot more than any other team. Olot are still a 2.5-star reputation team. They're the only 2.5-star reputation team, as the other teams have declined, unfortunately. Wow, in terms of the Super League, though, unfortunately, Espanyol could not beat Barcelona's record of 15 Super Leagues in a row. They matched it, of course. They won 15 as well, but Girona stopped them. Girona stopped any team making it 16 in a row by winning their 2nd Super League in 2063. And since then, it's been all about Barcelona. Have they made a late surge here to stop Espanyol beating them as the biggest club in the Catalonian league system over 50 seasons here? They have won 3 of the last 4 Super League titles, Barcelona, in 64, 65 and 67. And Espanyol won 1 more in 2066. So Espanyol's domination seems to be over, at the moment at least. It actually was 17 seasons since Barcelona's last Super League win, though. They won last time in 2047. Espanyol won it 15 in a row, of course. Then Girona in 2063. But the great club of Catalonia came back in 2064 to win it again. And they have won 2 more since then as well. In the Catalonian Cup, well, Espanyol have won 2 more. Barcelona have also won 2 more as well. And Girona are the latest winners in 2067. So Girona are definitely a team to watch out for here in terms of the last 5 seasons. Can they end up the video as the biggest team in Catalonia? That would be nice to see. We've only ever seen Barcelona or Espanyol top of the list. It would be nice to see Girona top of the list at the end of the video. And in terms of the Super Cup, these 3 teams again, Espanyol have won 3 more Super Cups, Girona have won 1 more, and Barcelona won it in 2066 as well. Well, after 45 seasons, we've finally seen a team win a European competition, and it is Barcelona. They're the only team to reach a European final, and they've reached 2. Both the Europa Conference League, though, so it's not great, but it's a European trophy at the end of the day. Barcelona lost the final in 2052 to Reims, but 13 seasons later, they were back again. They faced Galatasaray in the final, and it was also in Istanbul as well, so Galatasaray's home city, and Barcelona upset the odds there and beat them to win the first European competition of the video. Probably the only European competition as well, unless the team can win it in the last 5 seasons, but at least we can say a team has won the European competition. And despite Espanyol's dominance, it wasn't them, it was Barcelona who won the Europa Conference League. Well, only 5 seasons left to go, and it's still very tight in terms of the trophy haul. Of course, Girona are in 3rd place. They've won 13 trophies now, so they definitely chipped in very nicely, Girona. It would be nice to see them win another Super League or 2. It would be very nice indeed. Barcelona have won 60 trophies in 1st place, and in 2nd place is Espanyol, who've won 53 trophies. So Barcelona have won 7 more than Espanyol, and they're now getting back to their best. Barcelona, well, not back to their best, but getting back to be on top in terms of Catalonia. Have Barcelona done enough to win the video, or can Espanyol bring out another surprise and dominate in the next 5 seasons? Well, here we are at the final season played, and Barcelona will end off the video as the biggest team in Catalonia. They have taken over Espanyol in the reputation after, 20 seasons or so. Espanyol dominated, well, they dominated for a fairly long period, but they were still top of the reputation list. But Barcelona will end the video as the biggest club in Catalonia. Only just though, because Espanyol and Girona have still both got a 3.5 direct rating as well. Cornellà still in 4th place, so Cornellà definitely cemented themselves as the 4th biggest team, which is very nice to see, with that 3-star reputation. Sabadell with 3 stars as well, and lead up with 2.5 stars. Wow, in terms of the Super League, well, Barcelona won 4 of the last 5 Super League titles, but Cornellà won it in 2017. That was the only thing they were missing, and very much deserved as well. They're our 4th different winner of the Super League, and someone finally stopped Barcelona, Espanyol, and Girona. A big surprise seeing Cornellà, well, not as surprising since what we've seen in the video, but Cornellà have won a solitary Super League in 2017. Very nice to see. Barcelona dominated the latter stages. They won 5 of the last 6 Super League titles, but to see Cornellà win 1 is very, very nice. Also, the Super League actually climbed to be the 8th biggest league in Europe by the end, so got higher than 9th place for the first time, which is nice to see. 8th biggest league in Europe is still, I'd say it's relatively good for a Catalonian Super League, to be honest. Very good. Only just below the Portuguese Premier League, and obviously they've got some big teams in there. So, yeah, very nice to see the Super League up in 8th place, but also very, very nice to see Cornellà lift a Super League title in 2017. Well, in the Catalonian Cup, Barcelona won 2 more of those back-to-back in 68 and 69, followed by back-to-back cups for Girona in 70 and 71, and Espanyol bowed out with the Catalonian Cup in 2072. And in the Catalonian Super Cup, Barcelona won 2 more, Espanyol won 1 more in 69, and Girona ended off the video with back-to-back Super Cups in 2071 and 2072. So what we've seen in the last 5 seasons, I think it's safe to say that Barcelona have won the most trophies in Catalonia here, but Espanyol put up one hell of a fight, much closer than I anticipated. At one point, it looked like Espanyol would overtake Barcelona in terms of the trophy haul, but Barcelona got their winning mentality back in the last 10 seasons, and they ended off the video as the biggest club. So nice to see that from Barcelona to actually make some sort of comeback. But Espanyol, what a performance from them, and also what a story seeing Cornellà win the Super League, the 4th different team to win the Super League, and it was Cornellà. Well, unfortunately, Barcelona were the only team to reach a European final, and they reached 2. Both Europa Conference League finals, winning 1, losing 1 as well. No other team reached the European final, and what we can see, Barcelona have clearly won the most trophies of the video. Let's count up the Super League titles now. Well, in terms of Super Leagues only, of course, Cornellà won 1 Super League in 2070. Girona won 2, 1 in 2063 and 1 in 2041. Espanyol won 21 Super Leagues in total. At one point they were above Barcelona, but Barcelona ended the video with the most Super Leagues, winning 26 in total. But see Barcelona only winning just over half the Super Leagues is very surprising. Espanyol came within 5 Super Leagues of them, and at this point in 2062, let's be honest, we all thought that Espanyol would beat Barcelona, but the last 10 seasons Barcelona reached another gear and they won 7 of the last 9 Super Leagues to get over the line in the Super League race at least. Well, in terms of the Catalonian Cup, Barcelona were not the most successful in the Catalonian Cup because that goes to Espanyol. They won 17 cups in total, where Barcelona won 16. So Espanyol won more cups than Barcelona. Also, Girona won 9 Catalonian Cups, so didn't do too well in the Super League, Girona, although they did win 2 Super League titles. They won 9 Catalonian Cups though, and Cornellà won 5 Catalonian Cups in total, including 4 out of 5 seasons as well. So the Catalonian Cup definitely brings out some surprises. Cornellà winning 5 is very surprising, but also we had some surprising teams early on. Tarragona won a Catalonian Cup in 2039. We also had Sabadell winning 1 as well, and Europa winning 1 in 2028. Europa probably the most surprising of the lot, winning the Catalonian Cup in 2028. They also beat Sant Andrew in that final, so what a final that must have been. But Cornellà, what a story from them. Espanyol won more Catalonian Cups than Barcelona though. Well, hats off to Cornellà, because talking of them, we have to talk about a top 4 now instead of a top 3. Cornellà broke into the top 4 and they are firmly the 4th biggest team of the video here. Cornellà won 7 trophies in total by the end here. They won 1 Super League and 5 Catalonian Cups as well. So great stuff from Cornellà, 4th biggest team from Catalonia and firmly the 4th biggest team as well. Girona though won 17 trophies in total. Didn't start off too well, Girona, but they did get better in the video, chipped in with 2 Super Leagues and also won a bag full of Catalonian Cups as well. In second place we of course have Espanyol, who won 55 trophies in total from the video. So Espanyol did brilliant things, but out in first place, can we say we're too surprised? Are Barcelona, who won 68 trophies in total. At one point though, it did look like Espanyol would end off the video as the biggest club of Catalonia and with the most trophies as well. But as I said, in the last 10 seasons, Barcelona made a late surge, and they won the most trophies in the end, including the only team to reach a European final and win a European final as well. So very interesting Super League this though, very interesting league system. Cornet, a big surprise from them. They didn't only chip in with 1 trophy, they won 7 in total, including the Super League as well. Espanyol winning 15 Super Leagues in a row as well was very surprising, matching Barcelona's early record of course. But in the end, the cream always rises to the top, and Barcelona started off the video as the biggest team in Catalonia, and they ended the video as the biggest team in Catalonia as well. So that is the end of this video, guys. Please remember that if you do like the video, hit that like button for me. And if you're new around here, do that subscribe button as well. It'd really help me out and it's much appreciated. And also let me know in the comment section below what Super League you'd like me to do next. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.